Okay, now we're gonna play some more Eldrazi. Just trying to have a low thinking stream today. Sneak and show an Eldrazi. Not having to play long grindy games particularly. This hand is nice. Jeez. Turn 1 Mimic, turn 2 Chalice. Turn 3 Smasher. It's just dreamy. Alright. Hopefully this game will be abrupt. Swamp. Is this Reanimator? Probably Storm, right? They're just gonna take the Chalice since it's all they care about. Yep. Oh, I should update Stream Decker in a moment too, I guess. I completely forgot to do that. I imagine everyone can get the hang of what's going on here without it, but... Alright. Well, we're gonna have a very fast clock. Like... This is just a turn 3 kill, maybe? No, it's not quite a turn 3 kill. We're like we're 3 points short. 2 points short, even, of turn 3. Why don't they have Gitaxian Probe in their deck anymore? Help us kill them here. Oh. Huh. Exciting. Alright. I was wrong. They're on Reanimator. Let's draw our Karakas. Yeah, non-forceable decks do have some downsides, it's true. Yeah, this will be good next turn. We can start, like, keeping this under lock. Oh no, they're gonna find a Tidespot Tyrant so they can bounce our Endbringer. I think this one is game over, sadly. Let's move on here. Alright, in between matches I'll update Stream Decker, but I'm just going to play out this match first. So we have some Leylines. Do we want any of the other stuff? Spyglass Grizzlebrand does not excite me. Thorns could be fine on the play at least. Like really taxes their mana. Just like extra 2 mana plays. Indeed, Hug. Indeed. Turns out you can play against combo decks sometimes, huh? Get some Reshapers. Need to cut 2 more cards. They can cut a land. They're not a Wasteland deck. We can just cut this basic wastes. Sorry, Mafia. So we'll be back to blue decks of blue non-combo decks tomorrow. I just wanted a low energy stream, low thinking stream rather, I guess. This seems reasonable. Turn 2 Fawn, turn 3 Fawn is probably good enough to keep. I'm gonna keep this. I know it doesn't have a Leyline, but I think this hand seems perfectly respectable. If they don't have a... Yeah, Reverent Silence doesn't even hit Fawn, right? It just hits enchantments. Also, they mold to 5. We can actually cast this. That's so funny. We can almost cast it. I guess we need more mana because we're getting these spawns in play before we can cast it, but... we can cast it sooner or later. Just draw one of Urborg with our Leyline, of course. Cast a 5/5. Put them on a 4-turn clock with the 2 Thorns in play. Or I can just make a Reshaper instead. I guess a 5/5 is a 3-turn clock because we Reshaper next turn. If we make a Reshaper into 3/3 Endless one, we go 3/6/6/6. I think I just want to have the fastest clock possible. I know I can cast this Leyline, but I think I just want to end the game quickly with these Thorns in play. Oh my god. Yep. Gonna lose the 2 Thorns in play. That Eldrazi life. They need to hit a land. They need to hit a land. Okay. We're still alive. They need to hit a land. Don't do it. Don't. My god. Okay. Can't actually cast this Leyline because of these Thorns. Doesn't even matter because they have a Grizzlebrand in the yard already. We can, however, cast our 2/1. Honestly, the 2/1 might give us lethal through a Grizzlebrand block if we draw something big enough, maybe. Try and test their F6 here. If we draw Thought-Knot Seer, this becomes 4 power. We have 9, 10, 11, 12, but they block this, so we don't actually kill them. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Solid. Yeah, we had 2 Blood Moons on the board. Been cool. Although I was just copying the list from the challenge, so like, make of that what you will. On the draw, this might not be good enough. Turn 1 Chalice on 1, but I think I'd rather take a reroll towards a Leyline. This hand is just bad. Okay. Keep. I'm bottoming this. I don't think we're going to be able to cast it anytime soon. Tom is great. I love Tom Ross. I am very much in the Tom Ross fan club. Naming Chalice, I assume? Awesome. Not ghosting. Appreciate it. Appreciate you not ghosting. Leading with... do we just put Thorn into play? I don't know that we do. I don't want to lose the city straight away. Like, I'd love to get the Thorn in play this turn. And now they can therapy it, obviously, but I just don't want to lose the city before I can, like, cast a threat. This might be wrong. I'm willing to believe this is wrong, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I agree completely, Mafioso. I agree completely with that assessment. I'm going to play the Ancient Tomb so I can cast a Smasher next turn if I draw one. Like, once we already have a lock piece in play, I mean. Like, realistically, if they draw a Reverent Silence, we're probably dying anyway, right? Is the likely conclusion if they draw a Reverent Silence. So I'd rather be able to kill them as quickly as possible. Nice 4 mana, Faithless Looting. Oh my god, the dream. The dream, we are living in it. I think I play the Cavern here. I could play the City instead, which would let me hold up Wasteland to interact with looting into Reverent Silence. But because they'd need to get the green source in play at some point. Oh, they have the Bayou in hand. Okay. So, are we taking the Entomb so they can't go off if they draw Reverent Silence? Or are we taking a Grizzlebrand so they can't draw, like, Ritual Hardcast Grizzlebrand? I think I want to take the Grizzlebrand. I think I just don't want to lose to, like, them just, like, hitting their land drops. Because, like, our clock isn't that fast. I guess the rituals don't give them that much mana because of the Thorn, so maybe that's wrong. Okay, we're great. Never mind. Never mind, we're great. It's like an argument for not showing them this, but... Easy! Easy! See? Faced a combo deck and won. This is fine. Honestly, like a year ago, I jammed, like, maybe 15 games against a Black-Red Reanimator player between rounds at a GP, because the games are so quick. They are over, like, turn 3 every game. And, I was, like, splitting 50-50 with this deck against Reanimator. So, you do actually have, like, enough game against them, even though it looks awful. Like, it looks like it should just be wildly unwinnable. One is all you need, oh my god. This is fine. We're gonna lose to unfair decks, but we have such good mana that you have to keep this hand. That is a Karakas. Like, you can't really ship a hand with 3 soul lands and threats. Sylvan Library. That does not seem great here. Does not seem ideal. But George, drawing the 1-off Karakas is just skillful. Why wouldn't you draw the 1-off Karakas? So this is 16, so we don't actually force them to chump block, but I guess it's probably good enough. Playing up the soul land so that if they like end up killing one of these, we can play Endbringer off another soul land. Kind of irrelevant because we're going to kill them anyway, but rawr. Well, we have to hope they don't have Glacial Chasm in their deck, I guess. rar.exe. Deal. Okay. That was very straightforward. So we're against... It's probably 4-color Loam, I guess. It's probably 4-color Loam. I've not actually played against this deck before with Eldrazi. I assume the Karns and All's Dust are great, and the Ratchet Bomb's probably good as well. Spyglass could be fine. Honestly, Knight of the Reliquary is really scary. So Spyglass could be fine. Chalice seems like hot garbage. I need to take out 3 more cards. Warping Wail seems really bad as well. Oh my god, Charlotte. I think the first time I ever met you was in a Legacy side event. And you were sat next to me when that happened. That was so great. I need to cut 1 more card. I'm not really sure what the final cut is. I don't really want to cut a land against their Knight of the Reliquary deck. Could just be a Matter Reshaper. It's kind of nice against Liliana though. I feel like Jitte's... I guess Jitte's not amazing, it's like fine. Like if they are on 4-color Loam, Jitte is like kind of medium. The other option is I could just bring in the 1 Spyglass. I'm gonna try this. So it plays Painter's Servant. And you play your Painter's Servant. And you say, all spells and permanents are blue. And then your opponent casts All's Dust. I think you can figure it out from there. This is a bit soft to Wasteland, but I guess I keep. Smasher seems very good in the matchup. Yeah, it's delightful, Hug. It's getting an Armageddon tacked on. Interesting. I could start casting 2/2s. I think I just want to... I guess I can just cast 2/2. I'm not scared of them playing anything next turn, really, that I want to Spyglass. If I wait, though, I can make these 3/3s instead. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait. I can name Wasteland, too. That's also great. That is also great. This is a bit scary. Cool. Ob's just naming Wasteland. They can Abrupt Decay this, but takes up like their turn, means they're not deploying Dark Confidant. Also, they can't do it off the Dryad Arbor anyway. So, draw a Soul Land so we can smash soon. I'll try my best. No promises. Alright, we get to put ourselves to 12 this turn, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited to go to 12. We are very ready for that Soul Land. It's going to be great. Eye of Ugin incoming. Shit. Alright, this is bad for us. Yeah. Yeah. Can confirm my reality is now getting smashed. Jeez. Guess I'm just attacking my 2/2. We are now deep in the mires of the Eldrazi life. Who would win a pile of unplayables or a grizzly bear? That's kind of great. Oh my god. Nah, I kind of wanted to hold D. And this one. Get the proven combatant going. Now I've drawn a Matter Reshaper, I can maybe let the end this one, since like the way we get back into this is drawing back-to-back Soul Lands. It's just never gonna get through a night though, is the problem. Guess I still just wait. Jeez, I've missed like 2 damage by not casting a 1/1. They're just desperately holding the Green Sun Zenith to go get a knight. I guess we're just desperately hoping they never get there. Interesting. I wonder if it's actually correct to Wasteland them. If they Green Sun Zenith for a Knight at the Reliquary, the game literally ends. Which makes me inclined just to do this, even though it looks really weird when we like desperately need mana. Like, realistically, we're not winning unless we're drawing, like, back-to-back Soul Lands anyway. So I'd rather, like, draw back-to-back Soul Lands whilst making sure they can't Zenith for a little while. You'd recommend against doing this. Against the Loam deck. I'm not beating a Loam either, though, Minifer. If they Loam back a Wasteland, the game is literally over. is my thinking. Yeah, if they cast the Loam, I am scooping. I think I like this. I think the way I win is having them draw like a bunch of Green Sun Zeniths and Lilianas or whatever and not be able to Zenith for a night. Zenith for 2. Are they gonna get... They got Scavenging Ooze? Interesting. That's not very scary. Great draw. This is apparently Legacy. So I am told. Oh Jesus. Swords to Plowshares plus Punishing Fire. That's so adorable. I think I found it adorable the last time I saw this interaction too. It is still adorable. Okay. I guess I am casting this. Yeah. At least I get the trigger. I didn't get it off the Swords one. These Ancient Tombs are a bit awkward. Also, this can become a 5/5 and trade with a Smasher anyway. These Ancient Tombs are not looking ideal. Also, we're just going to get fired out even if we draw actual lands, I think. Maybe I was meant to Spirit Guide out a 1/1 so I could block there. That's possible, right? I could have Spirit Guided out a 1/1 to block the Scoos. Then the Scoos gets bigger though. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be on the play. It's going to be amazing. I am excited to be on the play. I think I'm pretty happy with just the one Jitte. I think the Jittes are like not great here. At least kill myself with Tomb. No, they gave me a life. Charlotte, they gave me a life with their Grove of the Burn Willows. I can't kill myself with Tomb anymore. Yeah. This is probably fine. Gonna lead with Wasteland. If I draw an Ancient Tomb, I might just end up going Wasteland, use Spyglass. Otherwise, I'd rather not get my Temple Wastelanded turn 1, I think. They mold to 5. That's great for us. It's also possible we just play the Ratchet Bomb next turn instead of the Spyglass and start ticking it up. Interesting. The old Mox Diamond on a mulligan to 5. That's a Mimic. Right, I'm definitely playing the Soul Land because then I can cast Smasher next turn. I think I'm casting Ratchet Bomb. I don't know if I'm doing it for 0, just to get rid of their Mox Diamond. Just like Stone Rain them. Like, I don't hate that. Like, we would like to get rid of the Dark Confidant, but we're gonna have a Smasher in a couple turns. So Bob isn't like the end of the world for us. And just cutting them off of mana seems good to me, I think. I do like Stone Rains. I don't know where you'd have heard that though. I don't know where you'd have heard that I like Stone Rains. Punishing Fire is good against this Mimic. I guess that means I'm just casting a Smoosher. I'm hoping they don't have swords. Mana screwing someone's great, George. Why would you not want to mana screw someone? Please don't Liliana me. That is not a Liliana. Confirmed not a Liliana. Now I get to double Wasteland them. Yeah, this seems great. I get to double Wasteland them, play my Mimic. Mana screwing people is the best. Why would you not want to do this with your life? This is so great. No! Bob! What are you doing? What are you doing to us? You're a traitor. Bob confirmed not a bro. Oh my god. That's not bad. Now we can cast All's Dust next turn. I guess I cast my Spyglass first to see what's going on over there. Lots of Liliana of the Veils are going on over there. Okay. This Knight is actually really, really threatening, except we have All's Dust. So I can just name Liliana of the Veil, and then they don't have much going on. That makes sense, Pixel. Oh, am I attacking with Mimic? If I do, I put them to 3, which is kind of nice. I think I don't, though. I think I don't attack with Mimic. It means if I draw a threat next turn instead of a land, then they probably die. Nice. Nice. Good Golgari Charm. This deck is great. Eye of Ugin, All's Dust. kind of a bit awkward, but Eldrazi, I know, right, Mason? It's like my first competitive Legacy deck. It's not so competitive anymore, but I think it's like reasonably positioned at the moment. The way Magic was meant to be played, Soul Lands and Chalices. Your first Legacy deck was Push. So my actual first Legacy deck, which was less competitive, my first 3 Legacy decks in order were Mono Black Pox, Armageddon Stacks, and Tin Fins. And then I built this as like a more competitive deck, since it was relatively cheap at the time. But the first two decks let you know my feelings about Stone Rains. Those feelings are positive. We were against Lewis. It's kind of exciting. Turn 1 Chalice on 1 against Lewis. That has to be good. Oh, is he on Eldrazi at the moment? I thought he was playing Delver decks. That makes his hand a bit less exciting, but it's still easy keep. You don't think he's been on Delver on a while? Okay, I saw him in the Rug Delver Discord. He's not happy with Rug. That is reasonable. Well, if he's on Eldrazi, casting this looks stupid, but here we go. That's true. I've also been in the Discord. Alright, mirror time. I think I'm just wastelanding here. And then I develop my mana afterwards. Jeez. Gross. Am I paying 6 life to kill a Mimic? I don't think I am. I might regret this later, but no. At least we got rid of the redundant eye, but okay, we've got a Smasher now in a couple turns. I think I still want to play out the Soul Land. Maybe it's okay to play the Karakas now. I can kill this Mimic, maybe, to like stabilize my life total a bit. Since like another Mimic or something could legitimately just be fast enough to kill me at this point. I could probably wait on this because I can tap this for black mana, but if I draw a Reshaper, it's really good for me. Yeah, Urborg's great. It actually gives us 6 mana, right? Yeah, this is so good for us. We get to cast Endbringer in 2 turns. I think the fact we get to cast Endbringer in 2 turns, I just want to be as like stable as possible for this, having this Endbringer in play. This feels weird. This might be incorrect. Like if he Thought-Knots me next turn, I feel really dumb, but oh, Dave joked in chat. Wasteland. Oh my god, we're being spared. We're being spared. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I was so scared of that Wasteland. This is great. What's the placeholder? It's the placeholder, I guess. So Dave C joked that the stream should be... The collection of subscribers should be referred to as the Bear Pit. And because his reasoning was because the name makes no sense and is not relevant at all. I was like, that's really dumb. I don't know what you're talking about. And now everyone insists that it's the actual name. I will figure out a good name at some point. But I've been pretty bad at it so far. Pretty bad at figuring it out so far. Hashtag Bear Pit. Oh my god. Because there's an Endbringer in play, Hug. Have you read the text on Endbringer? It's quite good text. I want these 6 cards, I think. I'm not sure what I meant to board out as the final 2 slots. The Warping Wails are not great, I guess. I guess the Warping Wails are probably worse than the Spyglasses. Being able to hit Jitte is really important sometimes when they draw a Jitte and you don't. You can also, like, if you have a hand that's soft to Wasteland, just name Wasteland. It does, in fact, bring ends. This is correct. Oh my god, Mason. That is certainly some logic to be applying. That is very big brain logic right there. You once saw someone win a game with Endbringer and Cube by keeping their own creature back. Huh. That's kind of wild, Charlotte. Alright. Drew a 2-drop. Or 1-drop. Rather. I'm just going to take this. The Mimic's really threatening with the Thought-Knots. Now we can just start jamming Thought-Knots every turn. Oh yeah, I'm just typing some messages to Lewis just about his experiences with Eldrazi so far. Since this is a deck I'm, like, kind of considering for Pro Tour, like, partially considering. Yeah, my 2-drop's pretty great. My 2-drop's a 4/4. Kind of monstrous. And my PT team, I'm teaming with Niels Norlander and Bradley Yu. So, it's a pretty good team. I'm excited about it. I think our team is very strong. Alright. Interesting. Will there be... Oh my god, Mason. There will not be. Can confirm there will not be. Jesus. I really need to think up an actual name for subs at some point. We're 3-0. We're 3-0 with Eldrazi. We're like 7-1 this week with Eldrazi. That's so stupid. It's kind of absurd. Oh my god, Mason. That is not a stretch goal that will exist. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly, Amy. That's the main upside there. Okay. Sounds nice. It's got lots of soul lands, which is all I really want in my life. Ooh, are we against Death and Taxes? I'm gonna run out the Eye of Ugin first. It's the one I'm most okay with getting wastelanded since the legendary rule. Oh, thanks for the heads up, Cheesehead. I can actually get that sorted now quickly. It won't take a moment. That's gonna be a good one. Stoneforge. I want to do this and take less damage. I could play Ancient Tomb in case I draw Jitte next turn, but this is fine. Alright, I guess we're taking the Batter Skull. Like just 100% taking the Batter Skull. It's going to be pretty hard to beat. The swords is also a problem. Like, we leave them with swords, snap swords. Jeez. I don't know. I don't know what I meant to take. I feel like I still just have to take Batter Skull. I feel like I can't really beat that. But the swords, snap swords, is going to do a lot of work for our opponent. Okay, the deck list should be updated now to Eldrazi's. Jitte is also not easy to beat, but we're gonna have to play a defensive smasher, and then they get to snap swords it anyway. Yeah, guess that's what we're doing. Just can't let them get a Jitte in hit in. Maybe we can. Jitte takes multiple turns to kill Smasher. And then we just hope to rip more Smashers. Yeah. That makes sense. More Smashers, yeah. Mash those Morses. Mash that Morse code. Okay. I think this means the game's over. Drawing... I'm not sure we'd be winning if we did draw spells, but not drawing spells is going to make this pretty difficult. See you, Mason. Hope you have a nice day. Not suiting up with Jitte, huh? That's scary. Means they have like a Jace or something. I would like to draw a Reality Smasher. I do like Soullands. You are not incorrect, table. I do like Soullands. Okay, okay. Let's move on with our life here. Goblin Piker OP. Please nerf. What else do we want to take out? I could trim on mana a tiny bit. The games here go really long. I think it's reasonable to trim like the cities in this matchup. They don't have Wasteland either. Hey there, Alessia. Nice to see you. we are currently on the dark side. I decided I didn't want to think too much today, so we played Sneak and Show and Eldrazi. What's the final card I take out? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I think I do want the Spirit Guides. Even if I'm cutting the cities. These Exile Stoneforge Mystic, they don't do much else other than that. But Stoneforges are pretty problematic for us. Maybe it's a Ratchet Bomb. I guess these aren't the best in this matchup. Honestly, like, they deal with True Names, and True Names are really problematic. So I think I need to keep one in. Or maybe Jitte is not great, actually. Maybe Jitte is worse than Ratchet Bomb. Yeah, I think I like just taking out the Jittes. I am not touching any Storm variants. I'm not into learning Storm. I'm very bad with Storm decks. They're like the decks I'm worst with by wide margin. Turn 1 Chalice. Living that dream. Probably because I don't play it. That is a good point. Jeez. And it will remain that way. It will remain that way. Glad you're enjoying it, Cheese. I know the people who love it, like, really love it. I should try Spanish Inquisition. That deck looks like a delight. I'll try it at some point after the PT, when I'm not, like, testing actual decks. But Spanish Inquisition does look delightful. It is quite insane, yes. Worst possible. Okay, okay. Sure. I will take a castable. I save 4 mana on Eldrazi, I do. These both cost 1 mana. It's absurd. What's the card that gets rid of the legend rule? I can't remember what it's called. Alright. Mirror Gallery. I'd like my opponent to cast a Mirror Gallery. That sounds great. That's a Spirit Guide a touch worse than the City of Traitors we have on the board, but probably still good enough. I could run it as a one-off. Alright, please don't have a Snapcaster Mage, I guess. Well, that was a fun and interactive game of Magic. I enjoyed it. I thought that was great. Would do again. We did side out Legacy Powerhouse Matter Reshaper. We did keep this absurd hand. Turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 Karn. Living that dream. Come on, one time. One time. That's a good point, Alessia. It would be very on brand for me to play it. That is an excellent point. Do I have to wear like a veil when I'm doing that stream? Or like, is that a requirement? Oh my god. What am I doing to myself? You demand it. Oh my god. A funeral veil or a wedding one, completely up to me. Thank you, Hug. I'm glad you're so generous with the restrictions. I really appreciate it. This is a tough brainstorm, huh? Shizuko. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player adds green, green, green. That seems, kinda slow though, right? And you have to, like, use up a bunch of, like, petals or something to get it into play anyway. I'm aware you're joking, but I felt like ruining the joke for some reason. Oh, it has autumn in the name. That's an excellent point, Alessia. It's going in the deck. 100%. Oh, we have this Thought-Knot to take their battle score, which is great. I'm pretty sure like, what they might have been thinking on was whether to force our Chalice or save the force for the Thought-Knot Seer, because they think Batterskull will win them the game. So, like, but not playing Eye of Ugin means we can't play these out, so I think we're just meant to play Eye of Ugin, even though it potentially runs into their force. I feel like the upside of getting these in play is so high. Brutal. Brutal. Okay. Well, we're getting a Battle Skull in play. I get to make a big, like, creature to block it, though. So this is kind of fine, honestly. It's kind of fine. City of Traitors, so I can just make a Karn or a 6/6. I guess I make a 6/6 because it blocks the Battle Skull. If I use the Spirit Guide, I get to keep hitting my land drops though, which is nice with the Eye in play. Sure, I'm gonna do this instead. Make my Karn. I'll just like minus make a blocker for the Battle Skull. They gain some life, but I get to start drawing cards every turn. If they counter this, I get to make an even bigger Endless one next turn. Another Force. Alright, that's a thing. We get to make a huge Endless one next turn though, which can block the Battle Skull. So I think we're going to be fine. I think it's likely we will be fine. As long as they don't draw a True Name. Or I guess a Jace. Those are the two cards we're scared of. Oh my god, no! Oh. That's fine. I mean, Jitte's good, but if that's their final card, I think we'll be okay. So I can just make a 7/7. Kinda like that idea. I'd like to start ticking up the Ratchet Bomb, but this seems great. Yeah, this seems great. They can, like, proceed to slowly suit up the Stoneforge to, like, take down our 7/7 with the Jitte eventually, but that takes a lot of mana and time. Meanwhile, like, even if we hit lands here, we're drawing towards activating Eye of Ugin. Potentially. I guess only, like, Ancient Tomb would let us actually get an activation in. And that would put us down to 3, which is a bit scary, but... Is Jeskai the new Grixis Delver? I'd be a bit surprised. Watch them top deck Jace. That's true. That is a thing that could happen. Watch them top deck True Name. Luckily Snapcaster doesn't actually do anything at the moment, which is kind of nice. I guess it gets to attack as a 2/1. That is something, but... Equip this Jitte and get in there? That would be kind of crazy. They can only there's still like a point of damage off of getting rid of the Endless one, right? If they do that, I guess they could attack with a Stoneforge. We block, and then next turn they suit up the Jitte on the Battle Skull Germ. That's a thing they could do. That's quite scary. Interesting. I Like if we have to Ratchet Bomb on 0 to deal with the germ, they can still just like suit up a Stoneforge later. Oh my god. I guess I have to block the germ and hope they don't have another land, or that I draw a Wasteland. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Cheese. I appreciate it. I think I'm blocking this. I wish I'd like left this untapped now, so I could kill a Mystic. I feel like that's more relevant than the 7 damage was. Maybe that was a slight mistake on my part. But so incredibly lucky. Jeez. So incredibly lucky. I have to hold these back to block, right? Because of the Jitte. Oof, this game is tense. If we'd oh my god. Oh my god, Minifer. I go to 2 here, do I? Why do I go to 2 here? Like I can block the big one and like my Mimic dies to a Jitte counter, but oh, yeah. That makes sense, Alessia. You're right. That makes sense. That makes them use up Jitte counters though, so that's not the end of the world. So Alessia meant they could pump a Stoneforge, re-equip to the other Stoneforge. Which means like we have to block the Jitte Stoneforge and we guaranteed take 3 no matter what. It's like not very obvious, but it's pretty sweet. Alright, this gives +6/+6, so this is just massive next turn. We get rid of all this stuff in a little while, but they get to return the Batterskull and potentially recast it if they want as well, I guess. I think I'm just casting this for free. X equals free. I think, I can't afford to take the 2 damage and, like, Stone Rain myself here. Getting a 5/5 would help me deal with the Batterskull long term, once I get these off the board. I think I just have to hope to fade a land next turn, though, honestly. From them, so that I can keep using this Ancient Tomb. When needs be. Okay, returning the Batterskull. I guess they get to put the Batterskull back in play with Stoneforge. Make it a 10/10, but then we take down that 10/10 in combat. And then, like, returning and recasting is fairly slow at least. This game is much more engaging than the other ones we've had today. Yeah, if they do that, they're not attacking, which is something at least. Agree. It's like not obvious which option is better. Storing up counters or getting Battis going. I guess storing up counters isn't great with the bomb on board, maybe? Legacy is great, yeah. I love it. Nice, they're just gonna put the Battis in. Deal. Then it's just a 4-4 against our 7-7, right? They get to kill this 3-3, but they have a 4-4 and we have a 7-7, so we just need to fade True Name whilst we draw some more big threats. I guess I just do this now. I don't think it really matters when I do it, but I guess they can't really attack whilst I have to do it now, otherwise they can pump the germ on their turn. I got there. Alright, I got there. I do need a Cavern on Ape. That's what you do in the mirror. In the mirror, you just name Ape instead of Eldrazi, so you can cast your 2/2s. Alright, we're dead to some stuff, but we're not in the worst position right now. We're drawing very live as well. Also plays around Trickbind. Excellent point, Alesha. I was thinking Stifle at one point, because I have actually seen Stifle in these decks before. Now I'm dead. Yep. Minifer's cool, was like a couple turns off, but I guess I'm not dead. They lose their germ. I'm kinda dead though. I'm kinda dead. In that I lose everything I hold dear. Minifer with the brutal cooled shot. They could also stifle the Chalice trigger. True. Truer words. Alright, I guess I'm attacking. This matchup feels kind of rough. Jeez. It feels kind of rough. Stoneforge Mystic's just like really good against us. Interesting. OBS disconnected. Hopefully I'm back. We should be back in a sec. Okay, I should be back now. I don't know why that happened. I really need to figure out what's up with this, because my internet isn't actually dropping, is the weird thing, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure my internet didn't actually drop at all. But for some reason OBS disconnected. Is it a Twitch issue? No, it happened yesterday as well, Alicia. It's really strange. It is really strange. I need to look into it. It happened like twice yesterday. It's never happened before. Yeah, we're back. We lost, unsurprisingly. In that brief blip of time, we did in fact lose. I need to look into like what's causing this, because it's very strange. Quite frustrating. Oh, it happened for Holy too? Did it? Interesting. Maybe Twitch has just been weird the last couple of days then. A few others went down. Okay. Maybe Twitch has just been weird the last couple of days then. That would be the best explanation. Tundra, please don't be Stoneforge. Just be miracles. Just be normal miracles. Do I have any clue what to play in Standard? I wish. I've not touched Standard, is the actual answer there. I've yet to touch Standard. I'm intending to play a bunch of Standard after the PT, but until the PT I can't really justify it, so here we are. Really want to start wastelanding them. Like, I could just cast my Jitte, but wastelanding them sounds good. I've got lots of lands in hand, I've got very little to do with the mana. Black Ponder looks kinda metal. I'm into it. This is probably going to be my last match for tonight. I know it's heading off like earlier than I normally do. I've got like a lot of jobs to get done. Oh shit, I should F3. Okay, I can still dismember. Obviously they can daze this, but if they daze this, they're not dazing our Jitte, so like whatever. I wasn't expecting them to play a Delver. I F3'd in time though. Yep, I just turned on low latency. It's great. I love it. I'm very, very pleased with low latency so far. Ooh, a Smasher. I do like smashing. Okay, so we're gonna go Cavern Jitte, because that way we can cast Uncounterable Smasher next turn with Eye. I guess we can just go Temple into Cavern, but if we draw like a Mimic, I want to be able to cast both. I guess if I draw an Endbringer, I'd like to just cast the Endbringer instead. I think I'm going to play the Cavern. It's kind of unfortunate, it lets them like... If they'd had a Daze, they'd probably have already used it, so... This is probably fine. Yeah, must mean that the issue's on Twitch's end. I'm gonna see after the stream's done whether they've been like posting anything on Twitter about issues. Because normally they do. Yeah, I'm gonna be heading off slightly earlier than usual today. So I'm gonna be heading off after this match just because I have a bunch of jobs I need to get done that I haven't been able to like give enough attention. Some of them are like stream related as well, so like in the long term it will help improve things for everyone. Jeez, just resolves? Deal. Nothing on the Twitch Twitter. Okay, that's interesting. Normally when other people are having the issue, someone posts about it. Or someone tweets about it. Right, we go back up to 17. That's kind of nice for us. Now we can't get bolted out in a reasonable time frame, and we get to just like cast both these idiots. I think I want to cast both. The next turn I can go Wasteland plus equip and start like draining out their any more removal they have. This gets killed by a bolt this way, which isn't great, but honestly, if like what they're doing with their mana is just bolting my Endless One, I think I'm winning that game with me having a Jitte in play. That's interesting. Do you have any idea like what it was that was making it seem goofy, Cheese? Oh, I should have attacked. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Things that never happen when I'm not streaming. Not attacking with my Reality Smasher. That's, that was quite the high level play, I'm sure you'll agree. Why didn't I attack? Because I was talking whilst I was playing. I should have attacked, agree. I agree completely. Holy cow, we can actually lose now because I didn't attack as well, because the Jitte's gone. Alright, alright. That's really, really bad for us. I thought it wouldn't matter, because if we get in a hit with the Smasher, we win anyway, but if we get a hit in with the Jitte, we win the game easily anyway, but the main deck of Braid could actually make it matter, like, a lot. Could actually be given sweet justice for getting distracted. I'm just gonna trade, which is fine with me. Gets rid of their clock. Pro level Eldrazi. Oh my god. This is when we need, like, a silver pro emote, right? There's so much justice in the world that we won that game. There's so much justice. Okay, we want Ratchet Bomb. I assume they have Stoneforge Mystic, so I kind of want these Spyglasses. What cards are bad in the matchup, though? That's kind of an interesting question. It's like against the old Grixis lists, you boarded like hardly anything. You could see Endbringers being kind of slow. And like hard to cast, but like I also just don't like going low on threats. Especially against Swords to Plowshares. That kind of worries me. I'm really unsure of what to put out here. Thanks, Cheese. I appreciate it. Yeah, that will be out. Like, I don't do those mistakes in paper. It's just where I'm talking. It's like, it's kind of a lot, right? I'm really scared of Stoneforge. I just don't know that I can bring in Spyglass. Like, I'm not sure where the room is in the deck for that, and I have Dismember and Ratchet Bomb and Wail, but I might be talking in a team tourney. I don't do that very much. I'm very focused on my own games in team tourneys. When I play team tournaments, I basically just focus on what I'm doing, and Like, if someone asks for help, I will give it, but otherwise I just focus on my own games. Does not play well with others, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Can confirm. I'd like to get this around days, but I'd also like to win the game on turn 1. Obviously I've got something else nice to do with my mana instead, potentially, but... yeah, Spyglass might just be overboarding. I think I agree, Alessia. I think the Stoneforge Mystics from their deck are a bit easier to deal with than the ones from Stoneblade. And we also have, like, a lot less bad cards against their deck than against Stoneblade. Where, like, the Reshapers are just, like, kind of anemic against Stoneblade. I think. Yeah, this is Jeskai Delver. It's kind of sweet. Like, I think at the, that's a really nice draw. I get to double spell now. I could Warping Wail this whilst I have the opportunity, though. Maybe that's better. Maybe I should just, like... I feel like the main way I lose is Stoneforge Mystic is the thing. If the main way I lose is Stoneforge Mystic, then I can just hold Wail. And just get my Thought-Knot Seer in play. Alright, I'll do that. It's true, I could hold... well, I'm using the TKS now, if I'm not casting the Wail was the thing. But yeah, that's a good reason, right? I can Wail this, and then I have this if they draw Stoneforge. Well, I'm surprised they didn't... oh. Ignore me. Ignore me, I remember what my cards do. I remember what my cards do. I got there. I got there. I'm also very happy we got rid of that true name. That's a way we could have realistically lost this game. Them getting a true name into play could, like, actually race us here. I'm so lucky. I'm so no magic online. Alright, I have to do it this way around. I have to, like, tap individually to play around days. Okay. Apparently I have to tap individually to play around days. Otherwise it just, like, eats the normal mana and not the Eldrazi mana. Warping Wail should be a tribal instant. It really should. Second 4-1 in a row. This deck is, like... kinda decent. I had a feeling it would be well positioned. I'm actually, like, a bit sad that I'm winning with it from the perspective of I really don't want to have to play this at the PT. But deck is good though. Deck is very respectable. Stoneforge Mystic was a bit terrifying out of a blue deck. Like, Stoneforge Mystic out of Death and Taxes, I always felt like I was still a favourite in that matchup. But out of a blue deck, it feels a bit scarier to me. You miss playing Warping Wail and Ramanat Fred? That's still just, like, my favourite piece of sideboard tech I've ever seen, Charlotte. That made me so happy when you told me about that.